Hey everybody, Modern World Emporium here, and for today's video, we're going to be doing things a little differently. I'm not going to be covering another creator's video. We're going to be going back to our roots and looking at a couple of clips that I collected off of TikTok. So if you could please subscribe to my channel and like the video, it would help me out a ton. Let's get into it.
I cheated on my husband of 14 years and lost him forever. This is long, but it's something I need to get off my chest. My husband, 36 male, and I, 36 female, have been together for 16 years and married for 14. We have two daughters who are 13 and 12. About 3 months ago, I cheated on him with my coworker once, and I immediately regretted it. To be honest, I still haven't figured out the real reason why I cheated. On the surface, the reason would be that my husband was too caught up with work for a couple of months and I felt neglected and unappreciated at times. I know that this isn't the real reason, so I'm trying to figure it out through individual counseling. I only cheated on him that one time and immediately told him the next day because I couldn't bottle up my guilt and shame. He was shocked at first, but then went on to call me the most horrid names. I deserved it. I deserved it a lot more than that. I don't even know how it got to the point of me sleeping with my coworker. It started with innocent flirting, and before I knew it, I made the worst mistake of my life by sleeping with him. I wish I'd gotten hit by a car the day before sleeping with him. I cut off all contact with my coworker and gave up my phone to my husband. I wanted to reassure him that I was willing to make this work on his terms. Whatever they were, as long as he would give me another chance. Even though in my heart I knew that I wanted another chance to prove myself, I told him that I would understand if he went through with a divorce. Anyways, I told my husband that I would do anything to regain his trust and express my sorrow and regret for having hurt him so much. My husband has always been the type of guy to give a person only one chance.
Right, so what we have here is a woman who cheated on her husband with a coworker because of course she did. This tends to be the case a lot of times, especially when women work in industries like the restaurant industry or in some type of office. A lot of the time, women will take any job that they have and see it as a higher status symbol than their husbands, regardless of how much money they make. But if they make more money, it is a definite that something like this will happen almost always. At least that's my opinion. Anyway, at least she does the right thing by immediately confessing to him that she had cheated on him. Sorry about that. That she had cheated on him. And I can give her some props for that, but the fact that she quite literally saw him as so low that she would do this to begin with is really, really sad. A lot of women in today's world, especially modern women, do not value a good man. They don't value someone who takes care of them or does nice things for them. They only want someone who has money and will buy them endless gifts. And this shines through a lot, especially in these types of stories, which, by the way, I want to point this out as well, because a lot of people won't recognize this. The woman telling the story is not the original poster. She's just reading it. So she is just repeating the story back to us. But yes, a lot of women in today's world, they will cheat simply because they think that they are of higher status than their husband. And honestly, I don't think that she deserves a second chance. So good on him for being that way. Let's continue.
Even in his friendships, if the trust had been broken, he wouldn't give the other person another chance. He said that he wanted a divorce, but then the whole quarantine thing happened and he stayed in the house for about 2 months and didn't proceed with the divorce. For the first month, he treated me very coldly, and the only time we talked was when it had to do with our daughters. I slept on the couch and tried to give him as much space as he needed, and only reminded him from time to time that if he ever wanted to work things out, I'd be more than willing to, and would be completely devoted to the process of him working things out. He even said some spiteful things during that month and distanced himself from me completely. During the second month, there was a change as he began talking to me again. We talked about the daily stuff and even watched movies together with the girls as a family. I felt like he wanted to try reconciling, and I was so happy. I was thrilled that there might be some chance to save my family, to save us. Eventually, through the next couple of days, I could sense us becoming friends all over again. He even invited me to sleep on the bed again. Oh, Jesus Christ. A betrayed spouse sent this story to me and told me that it was a proper atonement. Okay, so bear with me. Bear with me. A couple of weeks passed by and we were getting along even better than ever. We were spending time as a family again and had gotten closer with each other as well. I felt really good about the way things were going, but I wish I'd suggested marriage counseling. I just didn't want to pressure him and have him think that I wanted to sweep this situation under the rug or I was trying to influence him to not divorce me. One night, we were drinking a bit, just talking in the bedroom, and I felt a genuine connection rebuilding. It felt like we were falling for each other all over again, and it made me so happy. This is the part I regret now. I decided to make a move on him and straddled him while we were laughing at a joke. We looked each other in the eyes so naturally. I began making out with him. It honestly felt like we were 20 all over again. He kissed me back as well, but after a while, he just started crying. He told me to stop and said that he couldn't. I felt so awful because I felt like he wanted to, but didn't at the same time.
Here we have the shoehorned in me tactic. You can hear it already. She starts the story off a little normally and then starts talking about how it really affected her. So basically, what happened here is it seems to me that he was trying to hold things together for the children, which I always feel bad when there's children involved because they don't deserve any of this. The man doesn't deserve any of this either. But when there's children involved, they especially do not deserve to go through this because they are not directly involved. And what ends up happening is, I think this man here was trying to hold it together for his kids as long as he humanly could. His wife took this as a sign of reconnection, which is very interesting because she's the one who cheated and he doesn't know her anything. And then she gets almost offended when he won't have sex with her. Now, and he breaks down when this happens too, and this is because he is just reminded, he will forever be reminded of her betrayal. Like, once you are cheated on by a woman, you will never forget this. It stains your soul permanently, and it will always make you look at other relationships differently as well. As a man, you will be able to get past it and move on, but I have a feeling that with her, it just is never going to happen. And his best bet on this point would be to just divorce and co parent and move on and find a much nicer woman that doesn't cheat on him because she doesn't deserve a second chance. Because once again, she cheated because she just could.
It broke my heart directly to see how badly my stupid decision had hurt him. I told him that I was sorry and we went to sleep. The reason I say I regret doing this is because I feel like this moment pushed him away forever. 2 days later, he informed me that he wanted to go through with the divorce. He said that he just doesn't think he could make it work even after trying for the last 2 months. I wanted to fight with him about it, but I just told him I understood. We had already decided before that if a divorce was to happen, it would be on fair terms. Sure, we'd both have lawyers and we'd agree on a lot of stuff together. He wanted to take a 2-week trip, but he would come back to pick up the girls after his trip. We both mutually agreed that he'd split the time with his girls after his trip. They would spend half of the week with him and the other half with me. I even helped him pack up his stuff, and we finished. I just bawled my eyes out and we hugged it out. After his 2-week trip, he came back and it felt good seeing him again, but I knew it wasn't the same. He just smiled and we made small talk before he took the girls. We're both really good parents and want the best for our kids. Today I got served divorce papers. It hurts so much to know that I lost my best friend because I was stupid. You were starved for attention. Okay? Not stupid. Sometimes I roll over to his side of the bed in the morning and I hate how I don't feel his body there anymore. I miss his smell, his smile, his voice. I miss him filling up the entire room with his loud, adorable laughter. I miss him so much. The thing that hurts me the most is all of this is knowing how badly I hurt the person I love the most. I wish I could go back in time and undo what I did, but I can't. So now, here I am, writing about it on Reddit while crying when there's nothing that I can do about it. I wish I could let him see him. I wish I could let him see for himself what I genuinely feel in my heart about how sorry I am and about how I would be the most devoted wife ever if he just gave me another chance. To let him know how much I love him and that I literally would do anything for him. I fucked up the most perfect thing that ever happened to me. I wish I could get him back but I know that I lost him for good.
There's a little bit of irony in this part of the story right here that I want to point out, and that she says that she is terrified and upset, and she feels like she lost him forever. Now, I want you to know that this is more than likely how he felt the day that he found out he was cheated on. Because, as we know, again, I'm pointing this out one more time because a lot of people usually don't get this. The woman reading the story is not the story writer. She is just reverberating it back to us. It's probably not the right word. I just woke up. I'm sorry. But yes, this man felt the betrayal, the backstab, the heartache, everything she is feeling right now. He felt 10 times worse when she twisted the knife in his heart after telling him that she cheated on him with a coworker. She has absolutely no right to hold these feelings that she has over his because she is the direct contributor to why they both feel this way. And I don't get how it's like she says that she gets it, but I'm going to be honest here. She very clearly doesn't. So she got it. Why would she still be here asking how she's going to win him back? What she can do? How can she fix things? You can't. You can't fix things because you fucked it up that bad. And this man, he will now go on to forever never trust women the same way. He will never see women in the same light. And on top of that, the only good thing that's going to come out of this is now he will be able to raise his daughters in peace without a god awful woman sitting on top of him, cheating on him behind his back, and hopefully he keeps it just a small talk, like she said. Let's move on to the next clip.
Four things women say when they're cheating on you. Oh, Michael? He's just a friend. You know what? Believe what you want. I don't care anymore. You're cheating on me, huh? Aren't you? Please respect my privacy. Don't touch my phone.
And there you have it, coming directly from a woman's mouth herself. Four things that they will say when they are cheating on you. So please, gentlemen, keep your heads up. Now let's move right on to the next clip.
What is it?
I'm not telling you, man, how they go.
You're not like this. Come on, get up out of here. Get up out of here. Get up out of here.
Check them out, you like them? What?
This my shoes.
Look, keep going, keep going. Just open the other one.
You get on my nerves. Now this box feel like, what is this, a Barbie doll? This is like the pair I have.
What?
This is my shoe, like,
Look,
you Joseph me now?
keep it open, keep it open, keep it open. Keep it open, look at it. It's a surprise, bro.
Alright, now we can keep saying it. So you know how I feel about you. Come on, babe, what is this?
What you mean? Like, that's your,
It's mine.
yeah, your shoe.
This mine, this mine, this mine.
Look, keep opening.
Where's my gift?
Look, the big one, look, to open that one.
This
No,
one?
no, that's for key, that's for key. Oh, that right there.
I know. How do you run? We going somewhere?
No, well, not really, not. Just open,
What? We going somewhere? Cause like,
no, open it up.
that's what you're saying. I need to pay.
Open it up. Just open it up, baby.
So my bag in here.
Your bag, yeah, your bag. One of their bags, right?
Come on, you have to go through all this just to show me that.
Now, I understand that this is just a skit, but I find it absolutely hilarious that this man wrapped all of her stuff up, posing as Christmas gifts, and he is about to send her on her way because we know what is in that final piece of luggage. More than likely, all of her clothes so she can get packing and get out of his house. Women like this love to cheat and think that they'll never get caught. And while most men wouldn't go through lengths like this to make them look bad, that's why a lot of the times these clips will be skits. They're just like little jokes, but the sentiment is the same. When a man catches a woman cheating, he just wants her out of his life, out of his house, and away from him. And this man right here, he caught his girlfriend cheating, packed up all her shit, and kicked her right out on Christmas Day, as he should. And with that today, guys, I am sorry. We are going to end the episode here. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching my video today, and I'll see you.